I believe that right now, Devon Larratt is the strongest he has ever been in his career. Stronger than when he faced Levan or Michael Todd. Now, I didn't think this until recently. There have been several pieces of information released that have led me to believe this, including some secret footage that proves Devon is stronger now than when he faced Levan. So don't go away, because I bet that 99% of you have not seen this secret footage. First, let's take a look at the first time Devon got massive, which was against Michael Todd in 2021. If you guys don't remember what happened before this match, Devon was completely trolling everyone about his weight. He was saying that he was sick and maybe was somewhere around that 260 to 270 pound range, just like he had been in the past. But then out of nowhere, Devon shows up weighing 293 pounds. This was by far the biggest Devon that we had ever seen. And it definitely was very effective. But to be fair, a lot of this weight was pretty sloppy. Devon certainly was not as lean as he was when he was weighing 265 pounds. So he did gain muscle, but he also gained a lot of fat. The next year, Devon had another chance to get massive. This time around, he would be arm wrestling Levan Saginashvili. Most people thought Devon would reach over 300 pounds. After all, if he was 293 for Michael Todd, he would be even heavier for Levan, right? But Devon ended up weighing in at 283 pounds for Levan. I know this was very disappointing for a lot of people, but Devon probably still had more muscle than against Michael, he just didn't get as fat this time. But the sad reality was that 283 pounds is just probably not big enough for Devon to be a super heavyweight in this day and age. Devon literally could have done a water cut to make a 253 pound weight class weighing in at 283 pounds. And he was going up against the near 400 pound Levan, and we all know how this went. After this, Devon went back to the 253 pound weight class. Many people thought that this was the end of Devon's quest to get massive, and therefore the end of Devon's quest to reclaim the #1 spot. However, just recently, Devon's weight has been publicly revealed. According to Ingen Terzi, Devon is weighing in at 290.5 pounds in the morning, and Devon still has quite a bit of time before the match with Gennady to eat and get bigger. So to my surprise, Devon seems to be the biggest he's ever been right now in this stage of his prep. This is making me think that he may be committing to the super heavyweight class once again, as he is separating himself from striking distance of a 253 pound class. If Devon is already over 290 pounds in the morning, it would not surprise me at all if he is able to reach 300 pounds by his match with Gennady. But something that is very important is that Devon is looking leaner than he was against Michael Todd. So if Devon is both heavier and leaner, he is obviously far stronger. And this does make sense. After all, you can't just get massive in one 6-month block. Devon did his first big push against Michael Todd and gained a bunch of fat and some muscle. Then against Levan, Devon did his second big push and gained some muscle and stayed lean, but he didn't get very heavy. This time against Gennady, it seems like everything is finally coming together. This is Devon's third push to become massive, and he is both lean and heavier than he has ever been before in this stage of his build-up. Each time Devon did one of these build-ups for his match, he got stronger for the next time. So at this point, Devon is working off of the cumulative gains from his match against Michael Todd and Levan. So it stands to reason that Devon could be the strongest version of himself we have ever seen before. I do think that Gennady can cause Devon potential stylistic problems. However, if Devon is strong enough, this is not going to matter. Style problems only come into play if the strength gap is very close. If we see a 300 pound Devon, I have a feeling that Devon is just going to blast right through Gennady. Another thing that is different from Devon this time around is that he is more committed to the outside lane. Even in his match against Michael Todd, Devon was still doing quite a bit of cupping and was more fundamental in his style and training. But now, Devon seems to be a bit more committed to attacking the hand and winning the battle of high ground. The most recent person to feel how strong Devon is in a match setting is Sandras Sedis. And Sandras said he thinks Devon is gonna destroy Gennady, even worse than Devon beat Prudnik. But maybe Sandras is just saying this because he lost to Devon, so he wants to make himself look better. And this is where the secret footage comes in. In one of Sandras's videos of him practice pulling with Bogdan Stoica, if you listen carefully, you can actually hear Devon in the background saying that he is stronger now than when he faced Levan.
I'll be better when you look at it. I'll feel it. When you're heavier. The records, I keep records. I'm stronger now than I told you.
So Devon said that he had tested his numbers in the lifting he does and that he was immeasurably stronger than when he faced Levan. And keep in mind that Devon has now had even more time to train and eat since his match with Sandras. Devon has also become much more serious about his recovery as of late. We have seen Devon taking far more trips to go get stem cell injections than we have in the past. Devon has said that getting these regular stem cell injections has caused the pain he had in his bicep and hand to pretty much disappear entirely. We also recently saw Devon practice pull with Matt Mask. In this pull, Devon was so strong that even after he let Matt get into a deep hook position, he was still able to top roll him from there. So in order to challenge Devon's pronation, Matt had to use 2 hands. This allowed Devon to fully redline. Devon said he was a bit worried that this would cause him a setback, as in the past, whenever he would go 100%, it would usually cause him quite a bit of damage. But he said that this practice did not cause him a setback, indicating that Devon is not only stronger than ever before, but he is also very healthy. Something else Devon has done that I can't not mention is that he is stinging himself with bees. So yeah, that's a thing. It looks like stinging yourself with a bee right on your thumb is a pretty solid accessory lift to complement your thumb curls. Devon's thumb certainly seems to be bigger than it has been in the past, so I guess you can't really question the results. So let me know what you guys think about Devon's current level. Initially, I thought that Devon versus Gennady was going to be a very close match, with Devon as the slight favorite. But this is when I thought Devon was probably around 270 pounds. If Devon is legitimately 290 pounds already, not that Devon has ever trolled anyone in his life, I think he is probably going to destroy Gennady. If he can reach 300 pounds pretty lean this time around, there's no telling what he can reach in the future. If Devon were to ever have a rematch with Levan, this would likely be at least Devon's 5th big push to get massive. By that time, he can probably be well over 300 pounds and very lean. That would definitely be a very scary version of Devon. But let's be completely honest, there's no telling how heavy Devon actually is. And even if Devon is as heavy as he says, that isn't a guarantee that it will translate to the table. Perhaps Devon's endurance will suffer from this additional weight. Regardless, I am super excited to see this next match of Devon's. To me, it was initially a very hype match, but that was it. After learning about Devon's weight and hearing him say that he is now stronger than against Levan, I am now seeing this match as a litmus test for Devon's future. This match very well may determine if Devon will be banished to the lower weight classes, or if Devon's destiny truly is to get absolutely massive and dethrone Levan one day. This match against Gennady should finally give us a demonstration of how big and how strong Devon can become. Maybe Devon will be forced to drop back down to the lighter weight classes. Or maybe Devon has finally found the keys to unlock the realm of massivehood and he has truly become Devon Larratt 2.0.